Y'all warm either?
Not feeling too good.
I was wondering what was going on. I think I should wear it at the store today. And I saw them only in smaller water. I was a sick person. So I turned out to come up in that street.
Morning. I think this is loud enough so everybody can hear me today. For those of you who have not met, I'm Dominic Agizio. I'm the Executive Director, and we're very excited to be here today. This is a really exciting time for the village of Midlothian and for the residents that we serve, and we're glad that everyone was able to make it out here today. So as we begin, I'd like to welcome Girl Scout Troop 60026 to present the colors.
Color guard, honor your colors. Please join us in saying the pledge of allegiance. To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Color guard dismissed.
Once again, thank you for coming today. Back in December of 1975, the Midlothian Park District opened the Don Preston Recreation Center. It served this community well, but as with many things, the needs of the community have outgrown our current location. In 2016, the Park District completed its 5-year master plan, and these needs became very clear. We needed an expanded facility. A dedicated committee was formed and a funding question was placed on the March 2018 ballot. With the committee's help, over 62% of those voters said yes to expanding the recreation center, and we can't thank you enough. So today we're here to break ground on the new building that will serve the residents of Midlothian for many years. And at this time, I'd like to ask all those that served on the committee to please stand and be acknowledged. I'd also like to recognize the following who took time away from their busy schedules to be with us today. Representative Will Davis and Mary Gary LaRue. And we also have a lot of our board and village trustees are here today. We'd like to just acknowledge all those. We'll have opportunity for them to all come forward and speak. At this time, I'd like to welcome the board president to come forward, Mike Kolstad, to say a few words.
Good morning. Good morning. At this time, I would like to acknowledge my fellow board members, Vice President Rose Pilney and Frank Pearson. Not here today is John Conway or Chuck Nielsen. I'm very proud to have served this community as park board member since 1995. During this time, I have seen many great things happen in the Park District, but today is the beginning of something very special to our residents. The Don Preston Rec Center was built in the mid-1970s and have served our residents well for over 40 years. This new facility will help to improve the quality of life for all of our residents in the future. I'm very much looking forward to its opening in the spring of 2020. I want to thank all of the residents for the support you've shown us in passing of the March 2018 referendum, and I'm proud of our staff for the hard work that they have shown to make this day happen. Thank you all.
Thanks, Mike. I'd also like to welcome to the podium Representative Will Davis to say a couple words. We're going to put him on spot.
Good morning, everyone. Again, I'm Will Davis. I represent the 30th District. I have the unique and distinct honor of being one of the representatives for the village of Midlothian. It's a very, very, very great community, and I'm proud to represent it. First of all, I want to say congratulations to you, because even as we heard Dominic mention that 62% of the residents voted in favor of it, I can guarantee you that 100% of the residents will use it. But that's the great thing about parks. Sometimes you can really tell a lot about a community based on its park district. So there's a lot to be said about schools, of course, but its park districts are important because when you talk about something that serves all of the residents or can serve all of the residents, it's your park district. With the open facilities, being outside, you know, seniors can enjoy it, kids obviously can enjoy it. There's programming inside that benefits every member of your community. So when you take on an effort to expand, to make your parks better, to expand your buildings so that you can do more programming, those are the kind of things that truly, truly make communities. And to have the opportunity to represent a community like Midlothian out here in the south suburbs, again, does my heart good, and I'm very proud to do so. So again, congratulations to those residents that will use this facility and all the people that it will bring in, even from other communities. And certainly congratulations to the board for having the forethought that these are the kind of things that we want to do to help improve our community. And of course, thank all of you for coming out on a very brisk Saturday morning. So again, congratulations, Dominic and the board, and look forward to continuing to work with you.
Thank you. Next, I'd like to invite Mayor Gary LaRue to come forward. So I didn't prepare a speech, and I never usually do, but I think Dominic and Mike and Representative Davis, I think they hit the words that we're all thinking. Proud, exciting. This is a wonderful, wonderful time for the village of Midlothian. This is going to be quite the shot in the arm for the whole town, as Will Davis says. A lot of people are going to be using this. They're going to be bringing people from other towns, other communities, and they're going to be shopping and eating here in Midlothian. So we could not be any prouder and more excited for this to get started. And it is a brisk day, but I think it's a beautiful day to put a shovel on the ground. But I did want to mention the trustees here. They're here. Trustee Kathy Cavaney, Trustee Karen Kreis, Trustee Jerry Gillis, and then Village Clerk Alan Moskal. Did I miss anyone? But the entire village board was behind this, I believe. So, but we couldn't be more excited. So thank you so much. So in order for this project to be a great success, I think we put together a really fantastic team. So before we announce the whole team, the most fantastic team is we need to acknowledge the Park District staff because they've worked really hard on this project. Without them, first of all, we wouldn't be standing here today. And today's another great example because we have another great event for the community that will take place at 10 o'clock. So if they could all, I'm not going to name their hands, but they're all, most of them are right here and scattered around, but we give them a big hand. So part of the team we put together is Studio GC Architects, and we have the principal on the project, Pat Callahan, here with us today.
Never at a loss for words. That's true. So on behalf of Studio GC and my design team, Lee Purcell, Darren Schroeder, and Rebecca Murray, I want to thank you for the opportunity to be of service to the citizens of Midlothian. I am a Park Board trustee and have been for, Park Board Commissioner rather, and have been for more than 20 years. So I've seen a lot of park districts across the state of Illinois, a lot of communities. But I do have to say I was heartened when we started the referendum campaign and seeing the cooperation and the vision for the citizens of Midlothian by their elected officials. And to be part of that team has really been special. And we certainly hope that when this thing starts coming out of the ground, you get as excited as we are right now having designed it. So I want to thank you on Studio GC's behalf and congratulate you on a wonderful opportunity to improve the community. Thank you.
So, sometimes when we pull into the parking lot here, it's really hard to envision what's going to take place here. But, you know, very short time, we'll have an indoor walking track where our residents can come and you know, keep in shape and not only to exercise, but to build a community and meet with their friends and have a really good time. There'll be a place for kids to play soccer and baseball all inside. We'll have a fitness center where people can work on, you know, taking care of themselves and offer dance classes for the little kids as well as for the seniors that come out. So it's really exciting. It's hard to envision it's all going to be right here, but we're really looking forward to that. And now we're going to really put some pressure on the guys to get this thing built. And our construction management team is Henry Brothers Construction. And I believe George from Henry Brothers will come say a few words. So the question is when it's going to be done isn't directed towards me, it's to George.
Good morning. Thank you all for inviting us to this all-important beginning of a major construction project in the village of Midlothian. To the mayor, the village trustees, the village staff, the Park District Board, Dominic Agizio, and his staff, I extend our company's heartfelt appreciation for selecting our firm to be the construction member of your team. My partner Bill Callahan and his wife Nancy have been residents of Midlothian for 40 years. Actually, Nancy's lived here all her life. I'll let you ask her how many years that's been. For them, for us, you can imagine the interest we have in making this project a success. We've put together a top-notch staff of professionals to facilitate that end. We've worked quite successfully with your design team, Studio GC, over the years. That can only help assure desired results. With that, I'll end with a promise that this will be the smoothest, fastest, safest, most problem-free, highest quality construction project that the community has ever seen. Thank you.
So a big part of this project is the field house, which will serve many purposes. But one of the things that I feel, and I think our board and everybody that was on the committee feels, is it also generates revenue, not only for the Park District, for the community, because it's going to attract tournaments, trade shows, a whole bunch of different types of events that bring residents here to eat at our restaurants, buy the gas here, you know, spend some time here, much like what Memorial Park has done for the baseball tournaments and softball tournaments that come here. So that's a really exciting part of it. The important part too is it will generate revenue for the park district, so all our fees can be kept lower because of that. So with that being said, without me saying much more, we have Jim Garrett from the Chicago Southland Conventioners and Bureau to say a few words, and he's joined with Joel Coaster as well.
Good morning. Thank you guys for joining us. Representative Will Davis, nice seeing you again. It's truly an honor for us to be here, and I have to compliment the village and the park district for the real vision that you have presented here. It's going to be exciting for us. I want to introduce Joe Kester. Joe coordinates all of our sports, and one of our objectives is to help fill this facility. Joe?
Thank you, and just to echo everybody, this is an exciting time. Midlothian Park District and the village of Midlothian just have been phenomenal and thinking on the forefront of sports tourism. Youth travel now in sports is a $15 billion industry with a B. So I'm excited to bring some of those billions towards Midlothian, and again, we're excited for the new field house and everything to come, so thank you.
So that kind of concludes our speaking portion of today. We're going to set up a whole bunch of different ceremonial groundbreaking photo ops over there. So we're going to kind of arrange everybody. We'll invite you to come forward so if you can hang out. But while we're doing that, there's plenty of some donut holes up there. If there's any kids that want a yellow hard hat, we're gonna grab that. So we're going to do our first picture. We'll be with the Board of Commissioners and the design team and our staff. The staff's going to go first because they got to get ready for Fall Fest. And everybody's welcome to join us for Fall Fest, which starts at 10 o'clock on the other side of the building. I reminded everybody today, this is the last outdoor event we'll have in this building the way it is today, so that's pretty exciting. And then just so everybody knows, the final event here before the shovels start knocking things down will be Christmas. And then the building will hopefully come down right after that. So, if the staff and board can gather over there, grab a shovel, and we'll get going on these pictures.
Jerry.
Claude, you got to set it up.
Yeah, no, I set them up.
No.
I thought you want
Mike,
Everyone turns to like
It's going on Facebook, guys. Three? Yeah, touching your book. Sorry.
I'm looking over there. I'm going to go don't look over there.
So, staff.
You can have the mayor, Pat, Will.
I know, I'm looking at it. I have one. I'm working at it. Good, how are you, sir? Sorry about this on spot there.
Are you guys waiting for more people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys want some
The yellow ones? Just go over across the Thank you.
Why don't you take one with just Will?
Yeah.
And Pat, we're gonna take one with just you guys, and then we'll add the mayor in. So like all of that, plot, so the three board members, Will, Pat, and then we'll add Gary and Flex next. So okay. So start there. We're gonna start here.
That's all me. That's me. I hope that's not that.
Right? Yeah, not me. Not me. Thank you.
You can cover up the building with that SWAT. Yes. I clawed him from there.
Shovel. Here's what we do. How many more people we got going on?
Right next to him. Yeah, I was. I had samples on yesterday.
Come on in here, let's get in here and get the picture. We can put some more on the other side too. Yeah, we can. We don't have to lopsided.
Yeah, we can cover it all.
Here, you're next to me. You look like you're going to the...
Somebody can stand next to Gary. You showered this morning? You're good?
I didn't want to cover this. I didn't want to cover the sign. Who are we supposed to look at?
I don't know. Just pick a camera. All right, grab some mulch. Some mulch. Let's roll some mulch up.
All right.
Claude, you count it down. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
My hat fell off. You got it, Claude?
Yeah, I got it.
Everybody that was on the committee, come out here for a picture. George,
Rita?
you gotta come too. Come on, I want to see that.
Who cares? Bill? Bill? Do I get to read the hat?
Sure.
You should have been nice to me. Are you going to get in the picture? I know. Come on, get in the picture.
You all right?
He's got to get a shovel.
You look great. You look fantastic.
I'll stand next to you, the two of us together.
Behind everybody else.
You're going to have a wide angle on that one. Now you can take the picture.
I know what everyone I know.
All right, let's get all the kids that are here. Come on and get a picture with all the kids.
Trish, get Jason and Logan.
Come on, get in here. All the kids.
How'd you finish?
Oh,
Good turnout. Yeah.
Top 10?
That's what I got.
Stinky Bill.
What are you hiding in the back? Yeah, let's get in here.
Guys, get in.
We're done.
If you're going to hold out that long.
Whatever time you need to get home, we're good.
Everybody good?
You guys got to be out of film right now.
That's the problem with these digital cameras. All right. Thank everybody for coming. There's donuts.
troubled by these trees.
Leon?
Jen, do we need any other pictures? All right.
Oh, no, I'm
I hate when the photographers don't get in there.
no, I'm good. Thanks.
One down, one to go.
All right, hold on.
One down, one to go.
For the payroll.
Hey.
I don't know.
Get him in there. We're gonna do it somewhere. Yeah.
So how's?
Do one more stupid. Do one more stupid. Yeah, I know.
I bring it back next year. It's gonna be. If it rains, it's canceled. We're just gonna have to do it that way.
Okay. Not the
No, I resigned. I usually send a letter and saying I'm done.
Cold or shivering?
Yeah, I don't know.
Got it? Got it.
Thank you. So I emailed and said I'm done. I resigned. Goodbye.
I've got one over there. No shit. You got one? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you.
After the winter, that's what I need, so I can continue my runs. We're on candid camera. Huh?
I'd like to talk about jokes.
Yeah, absolutely. Good job, I know.
Okay.
Hello, Midlow.
Jim, Karen Price, I remember.
bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell